Happy Friday, Tour.
Happy Friday, Consuela.
How are you today?
A little frazzled, but...
A little frazzled?
But I'm happy to get started on this.
Why frazzled? Is it because you don't feel good or other?
Yes and yes.
Oh.
Just a lot.
Just a lot, I know. It's taken us a little longer to get started. It didn't help that I was at work a little later than I meant to be.
That's okay. I was running behind myself, so.
And then I had to put my outfit together to match yours, which is a good segue into outfits.
It is.
So why don't you start, since your outfit was the inspiration for today?
Okay. So, first and foremost, I'm holding the fancy strawberry choco from Moment. I'm not actually sure. I'm a little perplexed about how they want to be referred.
Right.
I would love to know from the creator, because the creator's name is Movement. The store acronym in the inventory is MVT.
Movement.
But their logo is clearly Moment.
Yes.
So maybe the VE is just, it moved off the screen. I'm not really sure. But anyway, this is part of their love language set.
Yes.
And it's fantastic. Figured this, dressing up like this would be suitable, considering this is the flip before Valentine's Day.
Yes, true.
I am rocking the Ryan Romper hoodie by Tylee.
Love it.
And cozy slippers, also by Tylee. These are actually a pair of bomb socks by C'est La Vie, which is, just a little thing.
Yeah.
And I still have my modulus Sadiq hair on, because I've been enjoying it. So yeah, still rocking that.
It looks good on you.
Yeah.
And then you still have
changed my Endor ears.
Yep.
Yep. And that's pretty much me.
All right. Well, you gifted me with the Movement Love Language set. That's available at Anthem, I believe you said, right?
Yes, it is available at Anthem.
And I have on the Bougie Bouquet. When I saw Bougie in my inventory, I'm like, that one. I don't even know. It just said Bougie, pink or red or something. And I'm like, you had me at Bougie. So, and I put it on and I'm like, yep, Bougie for the win. This is what I needed today. So,
absolutely
loving it. And then if I start from the top, I really wanted to wear this doe hair. I believe it's called Love Wire or Love on a Wire or something like that.
Love on a Wire.
Yeah. And so I did that. My only critique is I could use some bangs.
Yeah.
It doesn't come with bangs. I love bangs, and I didn't want to fuss with matching bangs. So I said, fuck it. We'll just go without the bangs. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then, so going down from there, you can clearly see my forehead wrinkles, which is Izzy's. I have updated my brow glitter to go with my outfit. This is like, I think the red version. So I always try to match my glitter to my outfits. Thank you, Izzy's. I have Jack Spoon on again. This time I put the liner, the glow liner on with it. So I have some hearts at the corner of my eyes. Then lips, still rocking the Alt 3. This is Ganache with one of their red choices. I don't remember. something like candy, but it's the Ganache lipstick. I want to say maybe cherry. I don't know, but there's a red color in there. And then I almost put on the role play, palette, so I could like type and put on my lipstick. But once I had this Bougie Bouquet, that idea went out the door. So, and so I also have my laugh lines on. Thank you, Izzy's. And as you can still clearly see, I never take this birthday shine off by Alt 3, but I was telling you when we got started, I know Zipper has new body shines, and they're like celestial, and I want them. So I might be mixing it up. I might not always be in the birthday shine, but she's got some new body shines I want to check out. I forget where they're at right now. I'd have to look on Discord.
Well, we'll find out soon.
Because we'll be going there, right? Did you say she's a sponsor? I know, we're teasing the list a little early, but yeah, she's
a little early. But
we will find out when we get there, and people will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The romper is Aleutia. This is it Chia? Chia romper. She's had it at FLF before, and I have had it for a little bit, and so of course I have it in Fat Pack, so I was able to match the outfit. And then the shoes, you're gonna have to remind me. I was doing so good.
You've got the fedora fluff.
Fedora, right? See, I was trying to FLF designer. There's so many shoemakers though, so these are my fedora slippers. So what are they called?
Fluff. Just fluff.
Just fluff, right? That works for me. So, so I've got those, and then I had to put on some white duck nails because I cannot get over my duck. Sorry. So who is it? Vici, Almay, Quirky, Duck, please.
Duck.
That's all I have to say there. And then I have my yummy ring on again, the one that I like to wear.
Oh yes, of course.
And I forget what that one's called. I know it's like a...
it's the solitaire ring.
Solitaire, right. And then it's got the pieces that go around the outside.
Yes.
So I think I covered everything. I don't think I left anything out in terms of FLF designers that I'm wearing. I think that's everything.
I believe that's everything, yeah.
Okay, so then, since we've got credits covered, it's Second Life news time.
Yes.
So let's make sure my browser is on the right page, and it is not. So okay, now I'm ready. So I'll open up my internet window. So I always start out on featured news, and there were a few posts on featured news today. Not maybe today. This one is dated yesterday, and it looks like Wednesday and Tuesday. So throughout the week. So I'll start with the oldest one, and that was the Love Made in Second Life one.
Yeah.
And it's Thunder. Apparently, it's a virtual dating app. So
yeah, it sounds like it's got like a HUD component. You do kind of some sort of matching inside of SL.
Yeah, I am putting it out there because that's not how we met, and I've heard of things like this before, so I'm just curious if anybody in our community's ever tried this because it seems fun. It seems like it'd be a fun experience, so I'm just curious about that. So you and I don't have a ton of experience with this particular item or community project, but yeah, I think it's even just the description. So it's been around for a little while, apparently, because created by two friends who've been a part of Second Life since 2007. Well, the friends have. So, but this has been around since February of last year, it looks like. So, wow, yeah, 63,000 matches.
It sounds like it's actually been since, or originally was launched in December 2021.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been around a bit. I'm like, while I'm not interested in one for dating, I would be curious if there's anything like this for finding just people in SL, because
you mean as friends or for role play or
just for friends.
Looking for friends with common interests. That would be cool. I would try that out.
I would absolutely try something like that out.
So putting that out there too.
Yeah, I don't think it's intended for that. But
maybe we should create one called the Friend Finder.
Because there's not really very good discoverability for people in SL.
No, there really isn't. That's a good idea, Tour. You might be onto something.
Maybe.
Huh. All right, food for thought. We'll put that on the list of projects.
Yes.
So, okay, so circling back to featured news, there was a spotlight on Gianni Broda, and Gianni Broda is the designer behind David Heather, high fashion luxury brand in Second Life. So I, as I've mentioned before, I have been a model in Second Life, like probably most everybody else has, but that's how I came to know David Heather. When you get involved in that world,
for sure,
you learn a lot about a lot of different designers real quick. And so David Heather has always had really creative items, which I have enjoyed. And he designs for men and women, but I believe mostly men. I'm scrolling down.
Mostly.
Yeah, but he's got very chic, stylish things. So if you haven't heard of David Heather before, check him out. It's worth a look, because if you're looking for some fresh things to wear, David Heather has you covered for sure.
Yeah, I know I've worn him on, I think, a Flifty video. You turned me on to David Heather.
Of course I did.
I've really liked a lot of his works. I've picked up a few outfits from there.
Yeah. Because, as we've talked about before, it's hard for male avatars. So when we first got together, just helping you kind of figure out what additional stores there were to shop at was fun.
Yeah.
So this
absolutely.
was one of them. Yeah. All right. So then back to featured news. And we have Second Life University PBR materials. And you already know this is totally your wheelhouse. So I'm just handing it over to you. So please explain to the people what this post is about.
Okay, so PBR materials, when it was first announced back on the SL roadmap a few episodes back now, I want to say December, I mentioned that the language is very, it's very kind of obtuse. PBR materials means nothing to most people. Physics-based rendering.
Yeah, it means nothing to me. And I'm like...
What that is mirrors. We're finally getting mirrors in SL, and they have a working prototype, a working demo. You can get the PBR materials active viewer from secondlife.com. They have a link on that featured news page to the download for it. It's not included in the normal viewer yet. It's a special one.
Well, this reminds me of like when they did the EEP,
yes,
and they had a special viewer
thing
for that, and you can log in and experience it, because we did that as Visionaire.
Yeah, it's the exact same way.
I think that's a cool way.
It's a feature that's going to require a lot of ironing out to get it right, and to make sure it's not causing other rendering issues, and to make sure that it's not causing too much of a performance hit. But they have on that post a 33-minute video where Strawberry and I should not have closed that page. Two other people. Yep,
Strawberry Linden and a couple of other Lindens. No, it's on there, isn't there? Runitai Linden and Kyle Linden. Right?
Thank you. I had closed the page, so I didn't have it. They go through and actually show it working. It appears to be full reflectivity. It actually renders not just the surfaces and buildings, but also avatars and animations shown also not only on flat surfaces, but also like rounded ones and bizarre shapes. So it's got fully functional like mirroring going on. As I predicted, at least from what I could tell looking at it, it doesn't really seem to do multiple layers of reflectivity, but I didn't look at the full video yet. And what I mean by that is from what I could tell glancing at it, it didn't look like it had mirrors inside of mirrors functioning, but that's kind of expected.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say you didn't watch it because it's 33 minutes long.
No, I want to. I didn't see it until we were about to get started. Yeah. So I will be watching it.
Oh, I have no doubt you will totally be watching it in its entirety at some point.
So don't entirely quote me on that as authoritative, but I'm very excited to see mirrors working in SL. It seems to be fully functional. You also can adjust the reflectivity, so it's not just like a toggle. You can decide how much it's actually reflecting and how much it actually has its own opacity. So kind of to explain that, if you like go up to, say, I don't want to use a dirty mirror as an example, more like, sometimes when you look in a like painted window, you can kind of see your own reflection, but it's mostly the painting on the window you see. You can get that effect going on, which is really cool, especially on like you see that in storefronts and stuff, maybe. So yeah, it's a feature that's been asked for as long as I've been in SL, and I'm thrilled to see it finally coming to exist.
Yeah, I am too. I'm curious again if anyone tries the viewer for that to test it out. I'm sure you probably will, right, Zor?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, so you'll have to tell me how that goes, because I'm not sure I would. It's, just a matter of time, and unless it's really cool and you want me to try it out with you, then I will. But
well, I could always screen share it to you.
True, you could. All right, so that covers the Second Life news. So I think we're ready to talk about our FLF. So
yes,
looks like Anna Banana is on it today or yesterday, and posted that 50 Linden Fridays always turns your frown upside down. You are so right, Anna Banana. For sure.
I'm feeling that.
Oh, it already did. Just reading her title turned my frown upside down.
Yes.
So, according to Anna Banana, it looks like we have two creators that might be MIA. So, Fancy Decor and I was going to say PewPew. PewPew. Sorry, PewPew. It's been a long day. I'm just saying. I have a 3-day weekend. I don't know that everybody does, but I need this 3-day weekend. So.
Yeah.
Fancy Decor and PewPew. Okay, so how many sponsors do we have? Because I think you teased that
we have 3.
Alt3 might be one.
Alt3 is a sponsor.
Yes.
Asteria is a sponsor.
Okay.
Mossu is a sponsor.
Okay.
And our friend Zipper at Alt3, I have to let you know, has changed her display name or her legacy name.
Oh, I know. Oh my gosh. I know. And I was in her IMs as soon as I saw it, and I was crying, and I was like, where is Fem Daddy? You cannot be glitter waifu.
Glitter waifu.
And we had a whole conversation about it where she was like, relax, Lala. It's just temporary. I can be Fem Daddy at any time. And I'm like, whoo, I am relieved, because you can't mess with me like that. You are Fem Daddy. None of this glitter waifu stuff.
I thought glitter waifu was cute.
But yeah. I am attached to Fem Daddy.
I know you are.
And any of the other daddies, like Fetch Daddy and actually Oh My's Mommy, I think it's like Oh My Mommy, which is adorable. Like I would still lose my mind if like Oh My Mommy changed to something else. And so I was like, I was not attached to my legacy name. It was total just roll of the dice, random extra avatar, who cares, right? And now that I've changed it, I'm attached to my legacy name now. I would never go back to what it was before, but apparently you can. Like you can switch back to your legacy name from before without any issue. And that's what Zipper enlightened me to when I was losing my mind in her IMs over where's Fem Daddy. I noticed it and had to comment to her right away. So, yes.
Yep.
And I'm looking in the pictures from FLF, and I don't see a picture for Alt3. So that's strange that there's no picture. But we'll be there, so everyone will see it.
Yep.
So anyway, so there's your Seraphim website. And I think with that, we're probably ready to get started, right?
Yes, we are.
All right, I have my interface on because we have Zipper over here who we were just talking about.
She's looking cute with all kinds of... She's got like drawn on lashes and eyebrows.
Why is she
working on? Oh, shoot.
Where is she going?
Well, I told her to come stand with us, and now she's
hiding. You are too funny. I think she might be wearing some of her new body. Oh, she's got hearts on. She has heart shine. That's what the item is. Oh,
it is.
She is modeling her heart shine.
Well, you might have to actually change this between... Because I know you like your birthday suit one.
Oh my gosh.
That's super cute.
All right, so she's got 50 Linden Friday exclusive, and she's got, is it called Heart Shine? Valentine Effect Shine.
Oh, Valentine Effect Shine.
Oh, she just gave it to me. Oh, look at her. Thank you, Zipper.
Super cute, super fun. So and it supports VTech, Maze, and Dios mods, of course. And it supports, let's see, which bodies? E-Body Reborn.
Look at her. Look at how good that shine looks.
Legacy Male and Female.
Oh, cool.
Anithium, Cooper, and Cario.
She's got her new makeup on, too.
Maitreya, Peach, and Colleen. Oh.
Aww,
yeah. She's got the, she can't make it work on Jake.
Yeah, we still have that problem. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Okay. All right. So I thought she had okay, where's her new stuff? So she has like these nails, Valentine Hearts nails, which I need to get input on. I know I'm ducking it up right now, but I'm totally going to put those nails on. And it's at the warehouse, I guess, right? Both of these? Because she's also got her heart stickers.
Let's see. Valentine Heart nails at the warehouse sale, yes.
But, yeah, so we'd have to go there. And then I know she has new body shine. I don't want to see a naked person as they're rising in.
Well.
Let's see. So what is this? Is it this one? Yeah. Constellar? Is that how you would say that? You see it across the way? That's the new one I knew she had. It has constellations on it.
Yes.
And then the makeup. Where's the makeup at? Her new makeup.
I'm
gonna have to ask her.
Yeah. I like the Constellar one. That's really cool. Let's see, makeup. So not the. Yeah, I don't see it. Like, this is supposed to be the new releases.
Yeah, she does. She has it. I'm gonna go in her Discord because I know that's where I saw it.
And maybe it's not released yet.
No, because she had it as a release. I'm going into that channel. So Constellar, unless it was a tease that I mistook as she's released it, maybe she's working on it.
Sometimes she teases things.
Oh, it won't be out till the warehouse. That's what it is. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So let me ask her, because I feel like I saw it unless oh,
yeah. She probably did. She likes to tease things on the Discord. It's very big. So much makeup.
Oh, you know what it is? I think she showed me individually. She and I had a DM, and I think that's what it was. So that's what I'm confusing it with. It was between seeing it on her Discord and then in DMs with her. Yeah, that's where I saw it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
yeah.
Hard to keep track of everything. Those are fun.
Okay, so yeah, so So everybody's gotta come here and get her Valentine effect shine. And then, like I said, she's got more Valentine's accessories at the warehouse sale, it looks like.
And it seems like the Constellar shine isn't available yet.
Is it not?
Well,
it's listed as a new release, right?
The sign, let me just ask.
Yeah, ask her.
Off the sign.
She looks so good. So yeah, so that makeup looks amazing. I can't wait to wear that.
Yes. Yeah, the makeup does look great.
Yeah, and the shine looks amazing. I'm gonna put that on. 'Cause it's even on her face. You can see the little hearts on her face.
Yeah, little hearts all over the place.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, it's moved in. Oh. It was moved into the...
Gotcha. The shines, where the shines are.
Yeah, into the shines room with all the shines. So let me just find it and throw it. Found it. Okay. Aww. Yes. Yeah. I am so glad that you got that set up because that's a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and of course the mod upgrade.
She has one that sparkles.
Oh. A sparkle typer?
I think maybe she's trying to put it on.
Maybe.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Where?
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Glitter, sparkle, twinkle, shine. Let's see. Can I... Yeah. Snow zone. So, Cobzac? Zac. Apparently the store name.
Cobzac, yeah.
Neat. Okay.
Alright. Well, I want to go over and give her a smooch like she does to us before we leave.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So I think we're ready to go, right? After we've socialized with Zipper at her place. So.
Yeah, thank you for the Valentine shine. She has it bound to a button. Yes, we're good to go.
Let me get my right screen to do that. Okay. All right. We finally left Alt 3. I thought we might as well just call it a night. It's just Alt 3 Friday. Yay! Well, we don't run into Zipper as often as we should. And
as often as we'd like, certainly.
Yeah, and I know Buck Dallas, like I said a little bit ago, was, you know, saying that we should, well, he was wanting to hang out, at least in the moment, that we should absolutely get together. We don't get together enough.
No, we don't.
Yeah. Anyway, to keep on flipping, we are now at Asteria. And it looks like rain is the item?
Rain. It looks like rain.
It looks like rain.
It's a knit blouse and belted shorts.
All right. E-Body Reborn, Cupra, Maitreya, Freya, Isis, Hourglass, Legacy. And, yeah. And their variations. So you can buy them
tops and bottoms
separately.
and they're 50 linen each piece. If you want to get a fat pack of the tops, it's 700. If you want to get a fat pack of the bottoms, it's 700. So I like the top. I think the bottom, I mean the belt, we're not real big on belts, but
I don't think this will deform well for my type of curves.
no, probably not.
It's a great looking
Probably
outfit. It's just not going to work
is.
for me. So this gal has it on right here. She's pretty straight. But it even, I don't know if it's just her shaping, but it makes her torso look oddly long. So I don't know if it's...
Her shaping is a little...
I think her shaping is a little off. But because in the picture it doesn't look like that.
No.
So she may have some torso issues going on. And the other gal's not wearing the outfit, so... Yeah. So I'm going to pass, but, oh, look at this girl. She's blue.
Yes.
She is very blue. I wonder if she's like a mermaid or something who dressed up to go shopping.
Maybe.
Yeah. So,
she's got something going on.
She does. What's this gal got on? That's a fun little corset-like outfit.
Yeah.
Anyway, this flip's gonna take all night if we keep at it. So, yeah.
All right. We'll
come
keep
by
rolling.
Asteria if you want an outfit like this. I'm gonna pass, and we're gonna move along.
All right.
And Mossu.
Mossu.
So we're at Mossu, and it looks like we've got a torn shirt and some torn jeans, but that's Happy Weekend. And so it says, inspire others every day. You know what, Mossu? I try to do that.
They do have a couple other prints as well. They've got one that says, I am not perfect, but I am limited edition. And we've got one that just says, girls, girls, girls.
Yeah.
These are interesting.
These are interesting.
I like the inspire others every
That's
day.
the one where I landed. Yeah.
I think that one's really nice.
Because seriously, I do try to do that every day.
Yeah.
Okay, so what sizes do they fit? Because the signs don't say, so you'll have to get the demo.
Demo says, Reborn Maitreya Legacy Cupra.
And they're 50 linden per, or is it just showing you? Like, I'm confused. So
50 linden per print.
So per print combination, because the first three are the same print, but just different color shirts.
So, okay, it might be that you buy the color shirt and you can change the print on it.
Okay, so that reminds me, because Epic used to do that, and they might still do that, and that just irritated me all the time. I'm just gonna be honest. So it's like I buy the shirt thinking I've got the pattern, or I buy the pattern and I have no shirt, and I'm like, what the hell? Just sell it together and just raise the price. Like, I just can't when they're separate. It's like, I see it in the picture and I want that. Why do I have to like click two things? It's just me being lazy consumer.
When I hit buy, it talks about the color of the shirt. So we've got winter, pink, we've got rouge, we've got blush and black. Or no, sorry, dark violet, they're calling it. But I'm not, I presume that you can change the print unless those prints are just locked to the colors, but I would find that surprising.
Okay, and then how much is the fat pack?
The fat pack is $199.
Because that's probably what I'll buy, just to make sure I have everything I need.
Just to make sure, yeah. And then there's the shorts, which are of course 60 each. And
you get what's photographed there. That's the color scheme you get it in, right?
Yes, correct.
And I'm assuming that those fit all the same sizes?
No demo of them, but I would guess so.
I don't know that I would get them because of the belt, unless the belt you can turn off. Which
I have no way of telling.
I'll
I
probably
would guess
just buy one. I'll probably just buy one and see what happens.
All right.
So,
sounds good.
This gal who was in the cute little romper thing is now trying on the shorts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
that's. I mean, they're fine shorts.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
I like the, torn bits.
Of course you do. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna check out what I'm gonna do with this shirt. So I'll probably get the fat pack or take a closer look at the offerings. So.
Very well.
All right. So let's do that and move along.
Okay.
Aleutia. I'm just gonna start out with names instead of where are we? That's what, I know where we are. So this is fun. This is fun, sexy little Valentine number.
It is.
So,
it is.
What is she calling it?
Oh, she is calling it the Yura lingerie.
Oh.
Yura.
My Treya Legacy, Ariskea, Reborn, and Mounds. So you can have giant boobies if you wear mounds. At least that's what happens to mine when I put mounds on. But yeah, so I like that there's options. I'm wondering if on the, she doesn't mention juicy on the e-body version, so it's probably not. But
no, it's probably not. So what she's probably doing with the mounds is making it, bulge out the top on the left and right of that strap there.
You think?
I would guess, because that's what the mounds
I'll have to
right?
I'll have to pick this up and try it. Well, mounds. I thought mounds was just big and like just big.
Oh, you're right. I was thinking.
You're thinking cotter, squishy. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Squishy. It was like squish, and there's like a few others, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
you're right. I was. Yep.
You want it to be for cotter, because if it was for cotter, I would totally like slap that on right now. Because those are fun. When there's an outfit that works in the squishy boobs, I'm all about it.
Yes. Yeah.
I will mound it and squish it, and whatever combination I have to wear, like 3 things to get that effect, whatever, I'll do it. So
absolutely.
I'm still gonna pick it up because it's Aleutia and I like it. So 50 Linden, you have red or black, and it fits all those bodies. And maybe, I don't know that Aleutia has done one for cotter squishy, so I'm just gonna throw that out there to Aleutia because she and I have spoken in the past. So
yeah,
Aleutia, if there, and it's Catalina, if there's anything that I've missed in your store that's made for this like cotter squishy mounds whatever combination, please let me know because I will put it on.
Yes.
So I haven't
that or juicy anything.
Well, there, okay, here's what I'm trying to say. So there is a fair amount of juicy things.
True.
What I'm trying to put out there is I would love to see more for this squish.
Right.
So, and I don't know if Aleutia has done anything for squish at all, which is what I'm asking.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm just curious if she has, or if she has any plans for maybe trying it. I don't know. She's typically pretty receptive. So I'm putting that out there because, we like fun boob choices.
We do.
So, all right, I'm going to pick these up and we're going to keep it moving.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, where are we? This time I don't know.
We're at
Apple Blossom. Okay, yeah, I didn't pull back far enough. So, yes, Apple Blossom. Okay, so they have this dress up here called Kimberly.
Yes.
But with a fun spelling.
Kimberly, yes.
Yeah, and it fits Legacy, Maitreya, and Reborn. I'm on it. This is cute. Does one of them have little hearts? Yes. So you can buy, I'm assuming there's 2 packs here. One that's black and stripe, and the other that's white and with the little hearts.
You assume correctly.
Yep. And it says exclusive texture. I like what's in the picture, though. I like that denim, too, with the little, like, flowers at the hem. And the denim dress also has some interesting wrinkles on it.
So you might need the fat pack of this.
But I don't know if the fat pack has the exclusive texture in it, although the fat packs tend to. But sometimes, they just have a texture that's fliff.
They may not. I can't tell. The fat pack button here doesn't work, so it's something you'd have to find in the store.
I'll pick these up for now.
Yeah.
And I would
suspect that these are exclusive if they're saying that.
I was looking at her nails wondering if they were zippers. I was like, zippers nails look like that, the new nails. I don't think they are. But
speaking of zippers nails, did we cover that you're wearing Valentine?
No, I don't think we did because we were too busy talking about it ourselves. But I think we can tell a little bit here, but the lighting isn't there. Oh, there it goes. I'm tipping my camera so people can see. I am absolutely wearing the Valentine. Which, I when we caught it, that, on the recording, that she missed an opportunity to name it Valentine, but we're going to call it that anyway. So.
Yes.
But yeah, so I'm going to pick these up because these dresses will fit me. I've done some other Apple Blossom ones like this, and you know, because they're smooth through the belly. It's usually just fine with mine. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna pick these up and we're gonna keep them moving.
Okay.
We are at Ariskea.
Yes.
What do they have? It looks like plants.
They call it the concrete pond.
Oh,
And yeah, it's like a water-based planter.
Oh, I like it. That's creative.
For your water plants, yeah. It's
Look at
really
that.
nice.
That'll go good with our solar punk.
It's got a little animated water. You've got your lily pads and your
Lotus.
water lilies. Yeah,
like
this is really, really nice.
Okay, well, I know you picked it up.
Oh, yes, I did.
I'll pick it up too, because it's great. I can't wait to see you put that around.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of what I was saying about Mithril, how having, offering a plant by itself is great, like in a normal pot or planter, but having like a plant, like a little plant scene is very, very nice, very lovely. So,
and then just because people want to know, it looks like it's 6 land impact. So,
oh yeah,
if you're prim conscious, which I am not.
Yes,
And
but
neither
Mama
is Tor.
Lala is.
Yes, she is. All right. I'm gonna pick this up too, and then we'll keep moving.
Okay.
And we're at Balaclava.
Balaclava, and we have the Enzo cabinet, which is this funky little cabinet with a runner on top.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Does it open?
It doesn't look like it opens, but you can change the runner and you can change the cabinet color.
No, but look, it says it's a fixed close. You have fixed close version and an open. Look at the picture.
Oh, okay.
It opens. Yeah. So you have one that will open and one that won't. You have choices.
Okay. So the version that's out. Oh no, I was just clicking in the wrong spot. Okay. So it does open.
That's cool.
That's cool. I like that. Wait.
What?
Oh, they do it. Okay.
What?
So this is a detail. See if you can get a camera angle where you're paying close attention to the center segment where it actually opens.
Okay.
And the door that needs to open first technically does. And it closes first too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can see the lip. Yeah. It
has that bit of lip, and that's such a needless detail, and I love them for paying attention to it. Things like that.
Yeah.
They hurt my brain when they don't actually open correctly. So
you're sold.
I was sold before that, but that's just I love that.
Did you just chef kiss?
Yes.
I knew I heard it. Just chef kissed.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Balaclava. And they also have for
Lamps.
Manly Weekend for 50
is it
Linden.
A lamp and vases?
It is a lamp and vases.
Vases, how fancy.
Yeah, a lot of people putting out vases.
It's a lamp and 4 vases.
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
But I'll go with vase because I love this the way it sounds.
Yeah.
And because you and I debated it.
Yeah, so you can get some clutter to put on your Enzo cabinet if you want, or in it. You could put those little vases all throughout your cabinet.
Yep.
And a little lamp on top.
I am sure you could use this Enzo cabinet to hold your vase collection.
Yes, which apparently is growing because a lot of people are making vases all of a sudden.
Apparently it's a thing.
Don't know what's going on, but I'm for it.
Yep. All right, very good. Are we ready to move along?
We are.
All right. Is it floor plan or brocante?
It's brocante.
Brocante. And they still have their kitchen in the crate in the little storage container, but we also have a couch and a chair, right? What are they calling this?
They're calling this the Lydia chair and sofa.
Lydia chair
Or sectional,
and
sorry.
sectional. Okay.
Yeah.
And then is it adult or PG?
Both are 50.
But okay, is the
well,
chair only
the sectional has adult. The
Right.
chair is PG only.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. And it's probably only just in the red, which is fine because it's February.
It's only for red for Fliff, for Valentine's Fliff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, very good. So 50 for 50 for the sectional, no matter which kind you get, and then 50 for the chair. Okay.
Correct. Yep.
That sounds great.
And yeah, they are both they're both dual sitters, even though the chair is PG.
Okay.
But yeah, these are fun. These are, we have typically enjoyed brocante furniture.
Oh,
so.
absolutely.
Oh wait, I lied. The sectional is a triple sitter.
Oh, fun.
Don't know what all is available there, but
For all the thruples out there.
Yeah, or I mean, it might also just be like triple hangout sits. But
yeah, but I'd rather like to talk about thruples.
There might be some thrupling going on. Who knows?
All right, very good. We're picking this up.
Yes.
All right, off to the next.
Off to the next.
And we have arrived at Cheezu.
Cheezu.
And they have these fun tops.
Yeah,
They're calling
with some
them
nice button strain and everything.
Yucca, looks like, right? Yucca.
Yes.
And it's fitted for Legacy, Reborn, and Maitreya with the petite version, or Perky for Legacy. I love some button strain, so I have purchased both of these already while I was waiting for things to rest. So in these two Valentine-y kind of themes, you have your white with red hearts, and then you have your pink with pink polka dots. Both of those are fun. So yeah, I've picked them both up.
Yeah, I also like this variation of like a layered shirt. I think that's fun.
It is. I wouldn't mind the absence of the undershirt, but
oh sure,
I'm not mad at it either. So
I think it's I think it's fun.
Yeah. Adds a different feel.
Yep,
for sure. All right, are we good to go?
We are good to go.
Tour. Where are we?
We're at Crate.
So I'm handing it over to you right off the top.
So right off the top, the Fliff item itself, it's a potting bench. So you've got your trowel, you've got your gloves, you've got your soil down there, and little pots and a birdhouse. This is a wonderful little garden clutter sort of item, and I need to remember to come down here and just plunder their store, because every time Fliff has shown up Crate, I've fallen in love with the item. This is no different. Like this one has just the right amount of clutter that this looks like a potting bench that sees use, and it's all got that kind of rustic like look to it, where it's it's got kind of a partial layer of paint on it. It's got these hooks that currently nothing is hanging from, but those are totally functional for hanging like your trowel or other tools on. So yeah, this is great.
And it'll totally work in our solar punk build.
Yeah, it's definitely going in that build.
Yeah.
And that's why I also need to come down here and just buy the store, because there's a lot of stuff in here that would work.
Absolutely. Okay, I've picked it up as well. I know you have already bought it, and we'll keep it moving.
Okay.
All right, we are at Deluge. And
yes.
We have the NaaNaas top, Legacy Cupra, Maitreya. I like how they abbreviated it. E-body and Reborn, which is the same thing. So anyway, Legacy Cupra, Mite, and E-body Reborn.
I'm amused that they truncate Mite to make room for E-body
Reborn when they could have just said Reborn. So that is amusing to me. But anyway, they have these tops, and they are in Valentine-y color. Well, one isn't. Well, they both are basically.
Yeah, they're both
in the theme, colors. With one being red and the other being the red with white hearts. So I picked these up. 50 linen each.
These are fun.
Yeah.
So I'm still caught up on the naming. I have to speculate that they're doing that because Maitreya tends to be a lot thinner than the thick E-Body Reborn.
Yeah, of course, that's what you would think.
That's what I would
You gotta
think.
make room for the reborn. Wide load coming through. It just squishes Maitreya down to might.
Yes. All right.
All right, very good. Picking these
are
up.
fun, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, off to the next. All right, where are we?
We're at Elm.
Elm, and what do they have?
We have these fun string lights, and they have it in obsidian and iron.
Oh, those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
50 linden per color.
Yeah, I like that they're a little curly bit of metal.
Yeah.
3 pieces included, left end, right end, and middle. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2 linden peck each.
Yes. So I think that it'll be a little tricky just based on the design to do turns, but not impossible.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
These are fun. I dig it.
Are you picking them up?
Yes, I have definitely picked them up.
I'm gonna pick them up too. All right.
Very good.
Moving along.
Moving along.
Moving along. All right, where are we?
We are at Eternus.
Eternus. And they have what they're calling the
Sweetheart
Sweetheart set. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got basically the 2 variations, right? The XOXO with the kisses and the hearts. Right?
Correct.
And they're those 2 are 50 linden, but otherwise, what do the other ones cost? And then what does the fat pack cost?
So 250 for a normal. So all of these you get two patterns in, and the fat pack is 600.
Okay.
It's a pretty substantial discount.
Yeah. And then who does it fit? Does it say at the top? Yeah.
It does.
Maitreya,
Legacy, Cupra, and Reborn.
All right, I'll pick it up. I will pick it up in the offered colors. Although the brown ones catch my eye because it makes me think of chocolate.
Oh yeah.
But I will pick up the 2 in the offered fliff colors.
The 2 fliff ones? Yeah,
the 2 fliff colors. Okay, I'll pick those up. And we're good to go, right?
Yes, we are.
All right, we are at Fancy Decor.
We are.
And is it?
And we have the Jones side table and the Jones lamp. 2 items.
Okay. That's cool.
So, my grandfather had a side table sort of thing like this with a little leather scoop for throwing magazines in, and it just kind of ended up loaded up with magazines that never really got touched.
You know what I want to put in there though, right?
Snacks?
No, but I could see that. But since it was reading materials, being Bactalis.
Of course. That's also a great idea.
Anywhere where I can stack a book. And I know here's a little different because it's in a little scoop. But, I could make being Bactalis work in there.
Yes, you could.
So,
yes,
but snacks works too. So maybe both.
Why not both?
Yeah. So. Snacks. All right, so the lamp is 50 and the side table is 50.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
All right, I'm gonna pick up both of these because they're fun.
Yeah.
And because now I want to put snacks in that scoop.
And being Bactalis.
That's right.
Yes.
We'll make it work. All right, are we good to go? We
are good to go.
All right, we are at Fake Society.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Amaya. It's a women's
Yeah.
two-piece set shown in orange. 14 solo colors, 24 color fat pack HUD. That's if you get the whole thing. But for Fliff, it's 2 combinations. So you can get black and red together, or you can get orange and pink together. It fits
I really like that.
Hourglass.
Sorry.
Hourglass, Maitreya, Reborn, Legacy, Cooper, Freygo.
I really like that they include like matching gloves with this. That's very. You don't see that often. You don't see gloves of any sort often, actually. Which I know you might not wear too often because you're loving showing off the duck nails.
That's right. I would wear it for these.
Yeah.
They're cute, like little wrist gloves, and like not all the way up, like formal up the arm gloves.
Exactly.
So.
Which works really well with this sort of mini dress look.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Lovely.
All right. And then, were you commenting before we were live that they have furniture here too?
Well, they call it furniture. I don't see how it is furniture, but they have these little plushy buddies.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
And stuff. And I don't know why they say furniture.
Where
but maybe you can sit on one of them.
The texture's still resing in for what? Where does it say furniture? Oh, furniture.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plush animals, unrigged / holdable, furniture / resizable.
Yeah, so you could probably sit on them.
Probably sit on them.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, are we ready for the next?
We are.
All right. We're at fetch, and I think Gretchen Boner Schnitzel was reading my mind. Because when I was getting dressed today, I was like, I should probably put on some heart glasses. And I did not bother trying to look for any. But here we go. Fetch Daddy has me set up.
Yes, the Avelina glasses. Big heart glasses. Quite the opposite of your small down the nose glasses.
Yep. Which I kept
Very
on from
opposite
last
direction.
week because I was still feeling it. So, and I wanted more white in my outfit.
Very big heart glasses. I love these. They're fun.
Yeah. So why does she have 2 displays? Oh, because of the frame color, right? Right?
Well,
or no, because
I'm not sure. I can change the frame color of both of them
version,
independently.
And the other is metals. Packs. Okay. Yeah, colors and metals. That's what it is.
Yeah.
50 Linden each.
Yeah, so 2 different color packs.
Okay. I'll pick them both up.
Very good.
And maybe I'll switch since we still have more fliffing to do.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Are we good to go?
Yes.
All right, Tor, where are we?
We're at the Forge.
The Forge, and I have my giant Fetch Daddy glasses on.
They're fun.
They are adorable.
Yes.
So, that aside, we are at the Forge, and they have... Whoops, my camera. Gosh darn it. Okay, here we go. We have Elizabeth. Oh, and it's got Elizabeth. Like push-up boobs. So, Juicy Boobs add-on, and it works for Legacy, Maitreya, E-Body. This is fantastic. And then it comes with
definitely
look at that
begging
HUD.
for the juicy add-on.
Yeah.
Lots of color options.
Yeah, I can color a lot of different zones. And so for Fliff, you have the black and solid or lace. So you don't get the HUD with that. You'd have to buy the fat pack, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right? I would imagine so.
Yeah. How much is the fat pack?
The fat pack is $4.50. Which is not bad.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you can get these 2 Fliff variations where it's either lace or solid, just for $50.
Okay. So, and how much did you say the fat pack was again?
$4.50.
$4.50. Sorry, it just was like, I know you just said it. I know you just said it. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fat pack.
Yeah, my head is also kind of.
Well, it's late.
I get it. I do.
I'm like, you just said it like 2 seconds ago. Can you say it again? Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna pick it up and let's keep moving before like both of our brains just poop out.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. We're at Granola, and I'm already giving Tor a hard time because we're both tired. He's not hearing me right, and I thought he was giving me attitude, and I'm like, excuse you?
Nope, I just misheard you.
Anyway,
gosh.
that aside, we're at Granola, and they have this fun, these fun planters, which I love.
Yeah.
Because I got the lady vase here that I use as my
You've
tip
used
jar.
that as a tip jar. It's so good.
I want to keep using their planters as my tip jars.
Yes. So they have one of
So-
them, the Dara Monstera Planter Plum, and the Dara Succulent Planter Black.
Yep.
The plum one is, of course, the one with the lips, which are not just a texture. Those are some big plump lips that actually stick out from the
I love
the
it.
planter. That's so
I
fun.
love it.
And
So-
I love that the ears have
Our
like
earrings. Yes. This is going to be my tip jar. I'm telling you.
It's really a fun one.
Although I do like the lady vase because it's so perfect for gore.
Yeah.
I use it all the time because lately that's
Yes, you do.
largely where I'm entertaining these days. So yeah, but I'm sold on both of these. 50 linen each. If you're a plant lover like we are, you need to pick these up because they're fantastic.
Yes.
And I like what it's set on. Like, I still regret to this day that I did not buy the little shelves that the lady vase was on. And I couldn't ever find them here. I know you bought them.
Let me look up what they are sometime, and we'll
Maybe
try
before we teleport away, maybe you can tell me because I've tried to
Yeah.
find them here before and have been unsuccessful.
Yeah, let me see what they're called, and we can do a little area search and get you a
Little stand for my lady
pedestal.
vase.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little pedestal, right?
a little pedestal.
All right, so I'm gonna pick these up. You're gonna help me find that, and we're gonna keep moving because we're only halfway through.
Only halfway through.
Only
Yeah.
so much fliff to be had and so little brain power.
Yes.
So, all right, let's keep it moving.
Okay.
Okay, we're at Hextraordinary, and it looks like everybody's in a crazy floating cat cult. So I had to move.
It does.
I had to move out of the way because this chick over here was in my way. Where you're positioned. There's no way I was gonna get a good camera angle. So now you're here with Tinkleton, and this is not even the fliff item.
No, but had to put him on anyway.
Yeah,
Because
he's adorable, and he's
Tinkleton-
trying to get the balloons.
yes, he is trying to get the balloons.
Oh,
You know, they always have a Tinkleton for every occasion.
every occasion. There's a Tinkleton for every occasion. Wow. Well, if you came into the building, this is not. It's for Wanderlust.
Yeah,
It's
it's for
the-
Wanderlust.
The Valen Tinkleton. And then for Flip are these bunnies in a basket. Friendship, magic, love bunnies.
Yes,
So-
they look like little stuffed bunnies that are just
And they're just
dancing.
having a good old time in that basket.
Yeah, they are.
That's fun. But happy freaking Valentine's Day, humans, is what it says on the Tinkleton. Valen Tinkleton. You know Mama Lala's gonna be rocking this
Yes, I do.
for sure. So
Absolutely. And I just got a question about the chocolate, so I'm
Someone's-
answering that for someone.
goes at the gal in front.
Yes.
Yeah, she wants her chocolates. She's like, "Where'd you get those? Can I have some?" Surprised she's not getting all up and cozy. Here, let me go back over there. He's like, "Excuse me, can I help you? Can I help you? You need to know something? How about I help you?"
Do you even like milkshakes?
Yeah, she was curious. These are great.
Mhm.
I really love these by Movement.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
So, yeah.
So we're set. You've got your Tinkleton. Look at Tinkleton. How fun.
And she says, "We both look amazing," and now she's hungry.
Aww. Yeah, she's probably in your
Alright.
IMs, right? Not
Yes,
local.
she is. She is.
So, it's like, yep. All right. So, we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right. Textures haven't fully res, but they'll come in as we're talking. We're at a new store called Hive, is what you told me, right?
Hive, or at least it's new to us.
Too new to us and new to Fliff. Like, this has
Yeah.
not been on the Fliff list, at least in the last year. because you and I have
Correct.
done most fliffs. No, I think we've done all fliffs in the last year.
I believe so. Yeah.
Because, we're coming up on our fliffiversary.
Yes.
So that's later this month. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Of
Okay.
1 year of fliffing.
Oh
And,
wow.
yeah, regular fliffing and making videos. So this store has not been on the list before. I can guarantee it, at least in our experience. So Hive, and it's Big Mood Bear, and there's an event going on very close to here, which is causing us some lag. So
Yes.
I'm going to try to cover this quickly. So Big Mood Bear, furniture and decor, and it's My Story compatible. I did notice that. And I still haven't given Pylia's video a full watch on My Story. Hopefully I'll do that this weekend. And I know Masumi was all the rave about My Story. She really enjoys it. So
yeah. So we could ask either of them about it, I'm sure.
So yeah. So apparently you get something like with Zeal Life where you sit or rest or something. But with My Story. So here's an option for that. So all right.
Now
yes.
I'm gonna hazard a guess that Hive is let's see. I'm gonna hazard a guess that they may be a black creator, and I really enjoy the sim name MLK Boulevard.
Oh, okay.
And I was camming over, and like this is a sim I'm definitely interested in exploring.
Okay. Why is that?
Well, it seems to be kind of it seems to kind of center some blackness, some black creators, I think.
Okay.
Unless I'm misinterpreting, which is possible.
Okay.
And I think it might be not Hive, but Hive 5, or a clever way of saying that.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Because I'm looking at their logo, and they've got the actual logo has high, but the G is a stylized upside down 5.
Okay.
Very clever things happening here.
Okay. So I would venture a guess that you're probably right. It's probably High 5, not High V.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We'll see if we'll see more of them on the fliff list.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right. Are you ready to move along?
I am ready to move along.
All right. Where are we?
We're at Hive.
And they have balloons.
They do. They have balloons in clusters and single.
And Tinkleton was trying to join the display.
Yeah, he was drifting over there and grabbing at them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he goes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no.
That's too funny. All right, so one grouped and single balloons, like you said. I was looking for the land impact, but I don't see that.
Single balloon is going to be 1 land impact. The cluster of balloons is 3.
Okay. All right, there goes Tinkleton again, trying to join the display. He looks so cute. Looks like he belongs. So, yeah, so this is lovely. I picked it up. I love a balloon.
Yep.
And then for Saturday sale, they have a rose bouquet. Look at that. You know, I have the perfect bouquet right here, though.
You do.
You have already given me that perfect bouquet.
Yes. You need a properly edible bouquet.
That's right. So a few flowers are fine, but mostly sweets is best.
Yeah. When you're done, you'll have a bouquet of flowers.
Yeah, I'll have some roses left over. I'll have to be careful not to eat those too. All right. So are you ready to keep going?
Yes.
Okay, we're at Ingenue. They have Spellman heels in a 3-color pack. Works with Maitreya and Legacy and Slink. And yeah, so you get that for 50 Linden. I would buy it if it was reborn because I like a simple heel, and it's not. It's not reborn, but 50 Linden, and you get a nice, smart, simple heel, which I think is lovely, nice and chic.
Cool. Yep, holding out hope that they'll eventually make for
maybe
reborn,
one day.
but
Maybe
not today.
Not today. All right, we are off to the next.
Yes.
All right, so you have resed me on a table.
I did not. SL disagrees with where I teleported.
Yeah, so I'm
you.
going to stay right here where you teleported me to the table.
Perfect. Perfect.
And it looks like Tinkleton's trying to play with my hair, which is funny.
Yes.
And so we're at Llorisen, and it looks like they're selling this table and the candles.
Yes. Yes, they're calling this a Renee console, specifically in blue.
Okay, that's blue. It looks great to me.
They are calling it blue.
Okay.
And we've got the Wallace candle set.
Okay, I love a candle, so I'll pick that up. And I like the console too. That's cool. Oh,
Yeah.
What happened? Who made that noise?
That was me. Somebody was saying that I look horny because I'm wearing horns. So
I like this gal over here though with the cute Cupid crossbow thing and her dinosaur. Yeah. She's very cute in pink.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
And
that's
you made that chick laugh. She's like, you look horny.
And she's got a clover creature on her shoulder too, which is disturbing.
Yeah, but it's cute in its own disturbing kind of way. It's like an intestinal clover thing, but it's like an eyeball, so.
Yeah.
But it's pink, so I guess it's cute. But I like her glasses. Where are her glasses from? Because they even have the little glasses holder.
Those are going to be Earthstone.
You know, I was going to guess that.
Yeah, so those are called the Librarian.
Oh, I got to go pick those up. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to pick these things up for now, and we're going to keep it moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm getting this angle because I love LuluB's flower wall.
Yes, we really, I enjoyed this. As soon as I saw it, like, oh, I'll go walk next to that.
She has a great logo, and this flower wall's amazing. So
yes,
good job, LuluB. Love it. All right, so 50 Linden Fridays. The flip item is the particles.
Both of these. So you've got particles that'll dance around you.
Yeah.
If it's any mesh body, shimmering particles all around your arms.
Isn't it beautiful? It is, LuluB.
It is beautiful.
I'm going to buy that and put it on. And what's the bottom one?
It's a mesh sky dome with FX of some sort.
I'm going to buy that too.
I'm definitely going to try that out.
So, what does she's got for Happy Weekend over here? So, 2 versions. Is that what's the Sky Dome?
More Sky Dome and
more.
Well, it says more Sky Dome, but it's FX in the picture.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what actually is for sale here. Let's see. Esoterica, it says, which is.
It's what's on the mannequin, right? This. The clouds and the hearts.
Oh, well, I was looking at the bottom thing.
I thought you were looking at the top thing. The bottom thing is the arm stuff.
Okay, so the signs are just confused. Okay. They're not the FX Sky Dome. So we've got, yes, this cloud, which is called Since That Day, apparently, which has like clouds with hearts and sparkles, which is a lot of fun. And then we've got another version of the
arm sparkles.
Particles, which are more than just the Valentine's colors, it looks like. Okay.
Okay. All right, very good.
You know, minor thing. The signs do need updating.
All right. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right. We are at Maxi Gossamer. And we have the boho series. And it's... it doesn't say vintage collection on here, but it is collectibles. Is it?
Everything's collectibles. Any Maxi Gossamer piece is collectibles. But yes, boho series. It looks like you've got earrings right and left, and you've got
necklace.
A gifting pack. Which
I guess you can give it away.
Yeah. So yeah, perfect to give a little gift to someone. In addition to, you know, being able to Well, no, I guess that's the only way to gift it because the vendor doesn't have the functionality to gift things.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Well, 50 Linden, you get that whole set. It's great.
And many colors.
Yep. Lots of options. And lots of people standing around. Normally we're not, we don't have an
I know,
audience
this
here at
is-
Maxi. So
Maxi
it's a
is
good
full of people
time
today.
to
It's-
swing by Maxi Gossamer.
Absolutely.
So, all right, you're good to go?
Yes.
All right, Tor, where are we?
We are at NaaNaas.
NaaNaas. And is it this marijuana belly ring?
It is, yes.
Oh, except it's called Cindy.
They're calling it Cindy.
It's not marijuana belly piercing.
Just Cindy.
They should have named it Mary. Anyway, so it fits Legacy Lara and Reborn. 6 medals in the Fat Pack, 10 gems for everyone. There's a HUD. And okay, so is it just that you buy the Fat Pack for 50? That's it?
You buy the fat pack for 50, yeah.
All right.
You get all of the colors and for all of those bodies.
That's fantastic. So if you're in the market for a marijuana belly piercing, NaaNaas has you covered.
I like that pronunciation.
I can't help it sometimes.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, you ready to go?
We're ready to go.
All right. I'm shining bright like a diamond.
Yeah, you are.
Because
That
that's like
Valenshine is doing work.
the Valenshine is killing it.
Love it.
Thank you, Zipper.
Yes.
Anyway, we are at Nomad. I can tell by the color of this this
We
box.
are at Nomad.
And
yes.
also because the sign says so. But you have seated yourself, which when I first got here, I thought, did you res me on a table again? And it was
Nope.
like, no, you're sitting, because these are joystick chairs.
They're joystick chairs.
And they're
That's fun
single sitters.
weird.
They're not.
Nope, they're dual sitters.
Why didn't you sit us both down?
Okay, I'll sit us both down.
Like normally you do this.
That's true.
It's because you're tired.
I'm a little tired.
And you're just trying to get through FLF without passing out. So
Okay, so let me see.
yeah, are there options?
I just have like single positions. I don't see
Oh, do I have to seat myself?
I'm not sure. Let me try swapping to see if I can. Oh.
I'm moving
No, it
myself
just looks
around.
like they're individual positions and you can jump around between them,
Oh,
which is fine.
that's fine too.
Yeah.
All right. Not mad at it.
No.
All right, so we've got the joystick chairs. As you can see, you can sit more than one person, but there's just individual sits.
Yes.
Yeah, it says 2 versions, seats 2 avatars, 3 plus 4 land impact. What? What?
So it depends on which version you're using. You're either on the 3 land impact or the 4 land impact version.
But why wouldn't it just say 3 and 4 land impact versions included or
I
something?
don't know, but they
Alright.
decided to go with their version.
Because I'm like, 3 plus 4 land impact, does that really mean it's 7?
No,
7 land
it
impact?
means it's just 3 on one, 4 on the other.
Alright, I guess.
So I want to talk about this briefly because what they've done here, people may not recognize the style of lettering or anything. This is modeled after like Tari, I believe. The specific way that lettering is shaped, and it also the connector, if you zoom in on that, that was the connector into the Atari system, which was just a serial plug, which also would plug into a computer. It's a 9-pin plug. People may not know this because most computers don't have a serial plug these days. So just a little history there for you. Little nerd stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember my Atari joysticks looking like this with a red ball on them. I remember.
Oh, not all of them did.
I just remember it's like just a black, and a straight.
Some of them were just some of them were just black, and some of them just had the one button on one side. But they had so that was like for the 2600, but was it the 5200? I think the 5200 they advanced to this model.
We must have had the entry level one.
Yeah, I had and still do have my 2600.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, my parents would get these things for us. Like we had Atari. We also had Intellivision.
Okay.
I remember that one. It had like a disc. There were the remote controls were like connected by like those coiled cables to the console. Like you couldn't, And then there were just these gold discs, and buttons and stuff. So I remember that. Yeah. That's how old. I'm so dating myself.
No, I know the Intellivision.
Intellivision and Atari. We had both of them. And I don't think my sister and I were overly into them. Like we played a little, but obviously not enough to upgrade the Atari.
Right.
So.
Well, not many people did upgrade the Atari because the 5200. Yeah, it came out after. It was supposed to kind of take over, but it came out like right as the Nintendo was coming out, which basically that combined with the Atari's decision to completely implode with like a glut of bad games caused the system to basically fall apart and not be adopted.
Interesting.
It also, the price point for the 5200 was pretty high. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure that my dad bought these for him and let my sister and I play with them. It wasn't like bought for us specifically as far as I recall.
Right.
And there were some games, there was not enough of interest in my opinion, but like you said, with Atari, I do remember there was a lot of choices, just none that I was really overly interested in. And the video gaming in my house pretty much stopped with the Atari, so we never graduated on to anything else after that. That's how much we weren't really into it.
Gotcha.
So definitely much more of a book reader and like playing with my cars. I was huge into cars, like the Hot Wheels and stuff, as well as Barbies and whatnot. So still very much into that versus a video game back then. So. Yep.
Yeah. I went from an Atari 2600 to a NES Famicom.
No.
And though for Atari, my favorite game was definitely Pitfall.
Okay.
Though I wasn't great at it, I was, pretty young at the time. But that was a fun and interesting game.
Okay. Couldn't even tell you which ones I really liked. I don't remember any Intellivision games. Atari, I played, I do remember liking Frogger.
Yeah.
And then there was it the bar keep or the bar tap where the drinks would slide down the bar?
Oh, I forget what that was called, but I know what you're talking about.
Bar tapper, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm sure somebody in the comments will probably remind me what it's called. But those two.
Yeah, Tapper. I had
Tapper. Yeah, and we played Donkey Kong a lot.
To catch them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong.
So the Frogger, Donkey Kong, and Tapper were probably the three popular, and those are all Atari, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure my dad had something boring like backgammon or something on the Intellivision because he loved playing that. And he had like actual backgammon, but he would play, I think, some games like that on the Intellivision. So anyway, I think we need to keep moving. I know you like talking about video games and stuff, but I don't need you like conking out on me before we get all the way through the fliff.
Yeah.
Are you ready to move on, or what?
I look forward to hearing what Mama Lala will have to say.
She has an opinion about everything. So I'm sure she'll just write her paragraph of a comment about various things, and maybe she'll talk about the video games. She'll probably shed some light on it that I don't recall from my childhood. But pretty sure my dad bought it for himself, number one, which I'm sure she'll agree with. And then she can probably speak on how interested my sister and I were in that, but
Yeah.
I don't feel like we were hugely into it. But we'll see
Yeah.
what her memory shows versus mine. So,
Yeah. All right.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We are at Osmia,
Osmia.
and they have a new store.
They do. This is a new store build.
And you were a little confused when you
nice.
arrived.
Yeah, I tend to get
Because
confused when it's a new build.
Builds will do that to you.
Yeah.
So I'm just camming back a little bit. I like it. It's really open.
It's very open. It looks like it gives them a lot more, not only room, but also customers more visibility. Because I remember, like, half the stuff you couldn't really see. It was like tucked behind walls. So this is good. This is a good move.
Yeah. So here we have, I believe it was called Heather, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I bought it already. So I want to say it's like the Heather top or something. And it's 50 lindens.
Oh, no, sorry, Helen.
Helen. I knew it started with an H. All right. Maitreya, Legacy, Beliza, Gen X and Freya, Classic and Kirby, Hourglass, E-Body, Reborn, and Kupra. So I have picked it up because I tend to like Osmia. I should actually style with it one of our fliff times because I do have a fair amount of it.
You've gotten a lot of it.
Yeah, you've gifted me a fair amount of it. They've got, fun pants here, so I'll have to remember to style up with Osmia.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, I've picked it up. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
Okay.
All right, we are at PewPew, and they have
PewPew.
Bear Mallows, which you and I both have confirmed we already own.
Yes, because we do like the PewPew.
We have bought many things from PewPew.
Yes.
So yeah, so I think it's each one. Yeah, each one is 50 linden, and for the different colors. So.
Well, no.
No, it's all
for
one.
50 linden, you get strawberry, lemon, blueberry, and apple.
All right, my bad. So.
Yep. It does look like they're set up to be separate, but
I was noticing the cheeseburger headband that's like on a big sign.
I see that back there.
I'm like, do I need that in my Second Life?
You may have it.
Oh, look, they have waffles on a headband. I might need some of these food headbands.
You may need some of the food headbands, yeah.
Yeah, because, I'm always looking for a crown. What if my crown was made of food?
I think that's a great idea.
We need more food headbands.
And definitely.
Look, there's one that's like fries, but done like, like Jesus's like crown.
Oh, yeah.
But fries. That's funny. All right. Okay, well, we've got Bear Mallow, so we're good, and we're ready to go off to the next. All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at a place called Selections.
And so I think this one's new, too, like High V, or rather High 5.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay,
so this looks like they make poses and animated stands and stuff.
Bianca breathing stands and Anthony breathing stands.
And yeah, so they make for both genders, which is pretty cool.
So do you get all 3 poses for 50 linden?
It appears so, yes.
Okay. And the lighting in here has my Valen shine going off too.
It does.
I love how it goes down my legs.
Definitely does, yeah.
It's so cool. Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick these up.
Yeah, we'll try them out.
To try them. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm always interested in new animation makers and stuff, or they may not be new, but they're new to us.
Yes. Yep.
Don't know enough about their history yet. So yeah.
Okay, I'll pick up the ladies, you pick up the men's, and we're gonna keep moving.
Yep, and we'll review them someday, one way or another. Of sorts.
All right, if you hear badings in my background, it's because Pylia is trying to find us, I think.
Bading!
Bading, bading, bading. That's the best way I can think of to describe that I am sound.
Bading! Yeah, it is.
Yep. All right, so Fliff, we're at Valkyr. Yeah?
We are at Valkyr, yes.
And we have the Obsidian Veil Rose Special, and
Mhm.
the Azael. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Azael horns.
Azael horns. Those are interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it as. I mean, maybe Azael is something that I'm unfamiliar with. I know Azazel.
Oh. That's probably
is-
what it is, isn't it?
Well, it might be what it. But they are specifically called Azael horns, not just in
Yeah.
the sign.
Uh-huh.
But, you know,
Okay.
he might be taking liberties with it, or there might be another bit of lore about Azael that I just am unaware of. It's entirely possible.
Mhm. I feel like I might have the Obsidian Veil because it looks familiar.
I think you may.
Yeah.
It does look familiar.
I know the
Or you
horns
have
are different.
A veil from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like my horns without the flesh bulging. I don't know. Those look painful.
Yeah, they definitely look demonic, and that's not
Yeah.
usually the horn type you go for.
Correct.
Yep.
But they are the horn type that some people go for, and they do have a cool headpiece connected between the two.
Yep.
So.
And they are all cool looking and 50
Yes.
linden. So
And 50 linden.
if you're in the market for some new horns, Valkyr has you covered.
Mhm,
They also have a nice obsidian veil. So if you're looking for that sort of thing, they have it here too.
Yes.
All right. Are we good to go?
We're good to go.
Tour.
Yeah.
I am not cammed on us. I'm cammed on this guy with the analog dog hair and the fixed grin and the pubes that are like through his pants.
Yep.
Like that's a hairy buckle.
He looks pretty happy.
He's very happy, very pleased with himself.
Yep.
So, and I'm like, where the hell are we? We are in a tiny box with people, and you said this is Velour?
Yeah, this
Like,
one confused me. Velour
why?
decided to take their weekend sales out of their main
Why?
store, probably to help with lag.
But why? Like this tiny box pains me. Look, if I cam all
It
the way
does.
back, like look at this box we're in. Why?
I am not loving this.
No.
I get trying to reduce lag, but there's better ways of doing
I'm
it.
hoping they're doing a store redesign or something, because this cannot be the way this gets left.
Oh,
This
I
is not
agree.
pleasant.
This is not.
I feel
this is not a nice shopping
claustrophobic. I
experience,
just
yeah.
cannot. Like no. But let's focus on the item. Okay, so we've got chiseled cheek. Well,
Yeah.
we know I don't have that.
Yeah, this is a pass from us, but it is one of those details
like
that
how
some
you
people love.
Automatically would be like, nope, for us this is a no.
Yeah, but some people, they go for the more modelly sort of look.
Yep. And then below it, so chiseled cheek for men. Okay, men and women, chiseled cheek.
Yeah.
Is it 50 linden for the set of 3 for like women's 3 chisels and men's 3 chisels?
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Then you've also got the other people in here like Salvadori, sorry. And then you've got their skin and stuff, their other stuff, and the add-ons. I have no idea why they did this. I do not like it. And
No.
I really hope this is just a temporary thing because something is going on their sim. I hope. But
I
don't know. Not happy. Would recommend going back to the way you had it before.
Yeah, agreed.
We'll see what happens next week if they're still here or not. But
Yeah.
because like it reminds me a little bit, not that it's the same thing, but ISON, remember when they were in the box that said we're under construction? But it was a big box and they still had their nice store.
Yes.
So this, I don't know what's going on. So please, Velour, don't do this on the regular. Hopefully it's just temporary.
Hopefully it's just temporary because this is very strange and the full bright white floor is painful and this is not a great shopping experience.
Yeah.
Y'all are definitely capable of better. We've seen it in your store.
I really think based on what's up here, so they've got their sales stuff, but they also have their body line stuff up here. So I really want to say that this is a temporary thing.
Yeah.
I want to say that that's what's happening here.
I hope so.
So, because they had a pretty nice setup, so I think I'm willing to bet some Lindens that they're updating their store.
Yeah.
So, because, you know, also we know Velour is, I would imagine, you know, making some money because they earn relationships with like money. Everyone. So I can't imagine that they would be downscaling to something like this. So, just me hypothesizing late at night.
It's a good hypothesis.
Yeah. But we should keep moving because I hear that we have a wild Pylia waiting for us at the end. We have a prize waiting for us at the last stop. And her name is Pylia. So.
Well, we'll keep rolling.
All right. All right. We are at Violent Seduction. And they have a sexy number here. What are they calling it?
They're calling it Eris.
Eris.
Valentine edition.
It's very strappy, very sexy. You've got it in white. It looks like white and pink. You also have it in black and red. And you can buy it for all the bodies on the grid that exist.
Yes, it is sold per body.
Maitreya Reborn Legacy, right. So if I wanted to buy Reborn, I'd just buy the Reborn white and pink and then the Reborn black and red.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. So yeah, those are a fun little strappy number, and they've got the Violent Seduction sort of occult sort of look to it. Nice.
Yep, very good.
So,
all right, are we good to go before I'm yawning so much? Not because the offerings are boring, but because I am tired.
And it's been a long week.
And it is a little later than normal. Yeah.
It's a lot later than normal.
For you. I'm usually still doing some kind of editing and whatnot.
Sure, but you're usually editing, you're not recording.
Yeah, we're almost there. If we stop bitching about how late it is, we'll actually finish.
All right, let's stop bitching about how late it is and actually finish.
Okay, did we get so tired that our avatars went to bed?
Yep.
We're at Violetility, and thankfully they have a bed for us to rest in.
Yeah, we can't get too cozy because we do need to see Pylia, but I thought we'd lay down for a second.
Yeah,
it's just rest our eyes.
You know what happens when you rest your eyes?
I do.
You fall asleep.
Yeah.
So it's very nice of Violetility to be like, you've had a long day and a lot of flipping, so here's the bed to lay down and take a load off.
Yep.
So.
So this is like, well, I mean, it's Violetility, so they tend to have a little bit of a kind of more gothy vibe. So, you know, to go maybe with your Violent Seduction look, you can get a bed to play around in with coffins and bat and.
You see this avatar is like, is that like a cat or a dog or? I like that person's bumper. Did you hear it? Like, stop! Yeah. That is too good.
Everyone's coming in here. Hi, everybody.
All right. Oh.
She fell over. Wiggled around.
Oh, he barks when he's bumped. Wait. But is he a dog? No, he's a cat, right?
Well, so there's two creatures. Let's see. One looks
maybe the one that
more
did
like
the pushing.
A fox.
Okay.
Acrimonious there looks like maybe a
Okay, this gal's hair is interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting avatars rolling in here.
That's fun. And here we are, just laying in the bed. People want to buy it, and we're just laying in it.
Yep.
All right, I think we're good. We should get up and move along.
Yeah, we can free up the bed.
All right, sounds good. All right, we made it to the last stop. And at the last stop, we have found Pylia.
Pylia.
Yes.
From Life of Pylia. Oh, gosh. And she's looking good. She's rocking some blueberry outfit, which looks great on her. For some reason, I keep forgetting that Blueberry makes for Reborn. Yeah, it's... Thanks for showing Lala into her 90-minute flip show. Yeah, it's true. We do go on a bit.
We do. And
But,
we have,
you know,
and for the people, for the record, we have been recording for 3 hours.
yes.
We're about to
And-
pass that 3-hour mark.
Yeah. It's a whole shopping experience. We like to go to the things and see all the things, even things we're not even interested in. We like to go and look at them and comment on them and look around at the store and all the people. And also hang out with fans, like
Mhm.
Bioletia.
Yeah. Okay, so we're at Wasabi, and we have the Corolla here.
Corolla. It's got a little streak in it. It's got
does.
multiple streaks in it. It's got that and the little not bangs, ear streaks. Whatever they're called.
Yeah, but although I'm curious, when it says Corolla, it makes me think of a small Toyota. But
No, not that kind of Corolla.
not that kind of Corolla. So, what panties is she talking about? Get
I
all
don't
panties.
know.
I'm gonna pick up this Wasabi here, though. Just why not?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's
that's
a
the
fun little
demo.
updo. It's got some mess to it. It's got
Yeah.
some volume to it.
Okay, so I have bought the
Oh,
Corolla.
yeah.
What panties is
There.
she talking about? The lingerie.
She's talking about that there was a lot of lingerie. We did pick up a couple sets. Like you got the Aleutia
Mhm.
lingerie. I don't think the Violent Seduction one, but they had,
No.
of course, theirs. And,
Yeah.
But there were some good lingerie offerings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yes, it is the flip before Valentine,
Mhm.
so
That's what you,
you know
pointed
all
out.
the ladies getting dressed up for their
Yeah.
men, but there were no counter offerings.
No.
of some nice
Speedo
Speedos and
or
other
socks.
man sexiness for the ladies, which man creators, Tylee, Etham, and stuff. Where's the man
No
wear for
manties.
Valentine's?
She's saying no manties. Just
Yeah, that
panties,
is
no
what I was
manties.
commenting on right now. Exactly. No manties. Because that's, I mean, it's not all on women to look the sexy for their man.
No.
The man's got to look good too. Man's got to look good too. Man's got to step it up and, match their partner in style and sexiness. That's what I say. And certainly what I try to do. I don't know about every 100, but yes, definitely. The next 100.
Every 100.
No.
Yes. You can't change it. You promised.
No, I didn't
You
promise
promised.
every 100. I didn't. There's no place where I promised every 100.
You
I did say
did.
I would do it for the next 100.
Yeah.
I did agree to that, and I will.
Yeah.
Um,
Now she's put me on the spot with my channel. She's like, drop the link. And I'm trying to grab it real quick.
Here, Donk. I got it already. Donk. Yeah, I know what's up. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's like we're in someone else's store and we're like,
Here's my link. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're plugging the store, so it's
Yeah.
Don't hate us, Wasabi, please.
They won't.
We
They
love your
won't.
hair.
They won't.
Oh gosh. Anyway,
So,
it is a fine hair. We love Pylea.
mhm.
We love Fliff.
And this is our last stop. So then
This is our final stop. Yeah.
it looks like you have some things to talk about from what the notes look like. I don't know if I'm assuming you still have energy to do that. We might as
I
well.
do.
I'm not trying to cut your
Yeah.
real life, first life, sorry,
I do.
commentary. So we'll let Pylea know we're off to do that.
Mhm. So yeah, we're gonna wrap things up for the actual shopping. We're gonna settle in for closing thoughts.
Yeah, let's see if Pylea has any final words for the people.
Oh, final words for
Of course.
yeah. We always enjoy some camp time with some friends. Getting extra people's. We got Zipper and Pylea in today.
Yeah, I was she's like, what was that?
What was that?
Here, let me turn and show her. You can explain. It's a zipper smooch.
Well, yeah. That's Zipper's fat
Yeah.
cousin adopted. It's true. But yeah, that's totally the Zipper smooch. I still remember when we first encountered Barb and Zipper, and they were just doing that all over like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's super cute.
All right, so I'm gonna give her that one, and then I'm gonna fade us out so we can wrap it up
Okay.
and head home.
Sounds good.
And now we're back. This is not home. We're back where we started, and we're so tired that we had to sit down this time. And
Yeah.
so we are at our closing thoughts. We had a very full evening of Fliff, and so now it's time for me to hand it over to Tour for first live thoughts.
Well, first I will say it was a very nice Fliff to unwind to, and lots of nice romantic offering. Just, because great job to the Fliff creators. But yeah, I did have a segment that I wanted to talk about on a couple of different topics that are kind of interrelated. I thought touching on this kind of merger between, it being Black History Month and also coming up on Valentine's Day, that it would be good to examine a little bit of history of sorts. Specifically wanted to touch on not only the concept of and mention the concept of intersectionality and Kimberly Crenshaw's work on that, but to go to kind of the civil rights activist Polly Murray's words, which were to some degree, an inspiration for what Crenshaw actually put forward as an academic study in her work on intersectionality. So, Polly Murray, first of all, she was a very, she was a very, very smart woman from Baltimore who, against all, denial of education and everything else that Black women faced, still managed to graduate like head of her class in law school, and became, I believe, the first Black woman Episcopalian pastor. Double check me on that one, but she had a very storied history. Breaking down several barriers herself, getting arrested at an early age amid the bus protests, etc., or the bus segregation protests and things like that. So, but one of the things that she kind of advanced the concept of was something called Jane Crow. And Jane Crow is, obviously there were the Jim Crow laws, which were aimed at Black people in particular. But she coined the phrase Jane Crow because Black women faced multiple layers of oppression, not only for being Black, but also for being women. And that's why I say it's kind of a foundational block in understanding intersectionality. She identified it before even putting a word to it. So she put out this speech, and she wrote a lot and had several speeches, but I thought this one would be good to highlight. And yes, I am trying to not just use my own words, but I'm actually, like I did last time, trying to highlight words from actual activists and stuff who have the lived experience, because I can paraphrase all I want, but I will never actually live these things. So anyway, she says, Black women historically have carried the dual burden of Jim Crow and Jane Crow. They have not always carried it graciously, but they have carried it effectively. In the course of their climb, Black women have had to fight against the stereotypes of female dominance on the one hand and loose morals on the other hand, both growing out of the roles forced upon them during the slavery experience and its aftermath. But out of their struggle for human dignity, they also developed a tradition of independence and self-reliance. In the human rights battle, America has seen the image of the Black evolving through many women. Not only have women whose names are well known given this great human effort its peculiar vitality, but women in the many communities whose names will never be known have revealed the courage and strength of the Black woman. These are the mothers who have stood in schoolyards with their children, many times alone. These are the images which have touched America's heart. Painful as these experiences have been, one cannot help asking, would the Black struggle have come this far without the indomitable determination of its women? Recent disquieting events have made imperative an assessment of the role of the Black woman in the quest for equality. The civil rights revolt, like many social upheavals, has released powerful pent-up emotions, cross-currents, rivalries, and hostilities. There is much jockeying for position as ambitious men push and elbow their way to leadership roles. What emerges most clearly from events of the past several months is the tendency to assign women to a secondary, ornamental, or honoree role, instead of the partnership role in the civil rights movement, which they have earned by their courage, intelligence, and dedication. It was bitterly humiliating for Black women on August 28 to see themselves accorded little more than token recognition in the historic March on Washington. Not a single woman was invited to make one of the major speeches or to be a part of the delegation of leaders who went to the White House. This omission was deliberate. Representations for recognition of women were made to the policy-making body sufficiently in advance of the August 28 arrangements to have permitted the necessary adjustments of the program. What the Black women leaders were told is revealing that no representation was given to them because they would not be able to agree on a delegate. How familiar was this excuse? It is a typical response from an entrenched power group. What's really illuminating about this is it's something that even I was not really aware of, or kind of just took as kind of for granted. Because, yeah, if you look at all of the speeches that were on that day, it is all like male voices, and it's several of them. It wasn't just Martin Luther King speaking, or Martin Luther King Jr. speaking. It was several voices were speaking that day. And she's right that women were given a back seat there, and continue to be. There's a kind of tendency for women to be diminished, but Black women to be doubly diminished and rendered invisible. And that is still something that continues to happen today, to a very large degree, which is very, very frustrating. And the only way to kind of start to break that down is obviously to actively go out of your way to listen to and elevate Black female voices, and to hear their stories, their perspectives and stuff. It's, that's also why I'm thrilled to continue to meet wonderful people like Control Freak, like Masumi, and many, many others. Polly Murray called that out all the way back in during the civil rights fight, and then later in the 1980s, 70s, somewhere around there, Kimberly Crenshaw put together a long academic paper on the concept of intersectionality, which is effectively what Polly Murray was calling out there. And if people don't know what that is, I am including a link that is a kind of shorter primer on it if you don't want to get into the dense actual academic writing about it. But the short version is understanding that the different forms of oppression that someone faces for different aspects of their identity, whether it be their race, their sexual orientation, nationality, their gender identity, any disabilities that they have. They're not all things that can be treated as separate. So, yes, Black women face like oppression for being Black, and yes, they face sexism. But those two things are not just in isolation; they layer on top of each other and have kind of a multiplicative effect that creates a new form and new manifestations of that experience. And only when you kind of understand how those overlap and magnify one another and create these new forms of oppression can we start to make sense of why getting into darker stuff, why like Black and Indigenous women are, when they're sexually assaulted or when they're even killed, why the stories dry up so quickly from public attention. They're seen as things in many cases, not perceived as entire people, because of these different lenses of oppression under like white patriarchy, which dominates society and clouds a lot of the way we perceive things. So understanding that as a concept and understanding how to apply it, and the link that I provide gives some tips to that. Allows you to start, and this is not just for white people, though it is especially for white people. It helps you to start checking yourself and really deprogramming your own thoughts and analyzing, like, hey, I've been programmed to see things a certain way. Let me back up a little bit. Let me make sure that that I'm surrounding myself with the right people, that I'm representing things correct, that I'm listening when I need to listen, because there's a lot, and we can't hope to make a change against the pervasive bigotry in the world if we can't make a change in the bigotry that society has taught us, so there's a lot there. And so, yeah, that's kind of where I'm going with that. I'm also including a link to Intersectionality Matters, which is a podcast, an ongoing podcast that Kimberly Crenshaw herself kind of runs. And also including a YouTube link that is a discussion between some YouTube personalities. And this one I'm going to recommend to any of our male audience, though it seems like most of our audience is female, which is interesting and fine. But it's a discussion between FT Signifier and a couple other individuals about toxic masculinity and kind of how it manifests, and can masculinity be expressed in a non-toxic way. Of course it can, but they bat around some of those ideas, and it's especially from the perspective of Black men, although a lot of what is discussed can be applied to all men. And I thought these are useful concepts to kind of talk about and think about going into Valentine's Day a little bit, because of what we just touched on there at Wasabi, which is really, and this isn't a fault of Valentine's Day, but it kind of amplifies the role of a woman as an object to be there for their man's sexual desires.
I was gonna say,
is this partner?
Is this about panties versus manties?
It is a little bit about panties versus manties. Yeah, it is a little bit of that.
That's where I thought you were going, but I was waiting to see.
Yes, and how even in a dominant submissive role, it is perhaps even more so important to understand and perceive your partner as a complete human being and having equal value as a complete human being, because really genuinely we are taught not to do that. Men are very much taught to view their woman as an accessory. And there are tons of alpha male influencer types that are just really trying to push that message and making a lot of money off of it too, especially aimed at younger men. But of course it's not just there for younger men. They're just the easiest to grift on it because they're trying to figure themselves out. Mm-hmm. But it's not about that. You can be self-secure and you can be very masculine without disrespect, without making someone lesser than. And so, yeah, I wanted to really touch on those things because they're, you know, they're important, and they're on my mind recently.
You have lots of things on your mind, which is
Yeah.
why I always like to give you a space to share with everyone because, you know, sometimes as we're going through the FLF, you'll launch into a story and to me, it's just the most fascinating thing, but, you know, I recognize that I'm biased, but I also wanted to make sure that I gave you a space, you know, to really and fully share as your thoughts as much as you can in a short segment.
I appreciate that.
And I think you know, a lot of our viewers have enjoyed hearing those things.
Yeah.
I think I was commenting to you, I think there's a fair amount of people out there who come across our videos who like to give us thumbs down.
That's
And, you know, I can't be completely sure that it's because of our spin on things at the end of the videos, but, you know, it could just be us. They don't like us. That's fine. I don't lose any sleep over it. I was just amused. I'm amused when I see, you know, thumbs down happening. I'm like, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop making videos.
Yeah, I mean, I know that a lot of the positions that I hold and speak on are going to piss a certain segment of the population off,
That's
and they
fine.
yeah, and I'm totally fine with that. They're
I am too.
segment of the population that I would absolutely brawl with if push comes to shove.
Yeah. And so you made a comment about like looking some things up, and so I did. I looked up both the people you were talking about, and so Polly Murray was Episcopal priest.
Episcopal.
Yes,
okay.
And then when I was looking at
first black female Episcopal priest. Yes. Thank you.
And then when I was looking at Crenshaw, I found out that she was also a lead scholar on critical race theory.
Yes, she's one of the founders of the theory. Yes.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting to see as well.
Yeah. And her podcast also, she talks heavily about in some of the episodes over the last year or so about a lot of these attacks on the education system by the conservative or American fascist faction.
American fascist.
I'll call it that.
No, yeah, I understand. I'm not laughing because it's untrue.
Yeah. And very recently has been talking heavily about what's going on here in Florida because they're going. She predicted at the time they were going after a critical race theory that they were intending to erase Black history entirely, and then, sure enough, very recently, of course, and I mentioned this a couple episodes ago, DeSantis actually did pursue and is fighting a little bit of a battle, but probably will win that battle for now of killing AP Black Studies here in the state, which are already grossly insufficient and only barely scratch the surface. But yeah, he wants it erased entirely so that only white mythology is taught. The thing is...
White mythology.
Yeah, it is.
Love
it's
your
white
terminology.
mythology.
Yeah.
It's 100% what it is. But you can't understand American history if you don't understand Black history. It's part of it. And it's, theoretically it should just be able to be called history, but when you just try and flatten it and make it colorblind like that, then you end up landing on white mythology because of bad actors like Ron DeSantis. You do have to actually explicitly, at this time, have classes focused on those things. So, I long for a day when that is just part of history curriculum. We're not there.
No.
I also long for a day when Indigenous history is incorporated into history,
Mhm.
but we're not there. And that is even more forgotten than a lot of Black history is.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's this attitude that, oh, we can't make history like uncomfortable for the kids. It is uncomfortable. It is an uncomfortable subject, and it has to be. Otherwise you're not learning anything. Like, a lot of the point of history is knowing what has happened so you can evaluate what is currently happening.
Mhm.
If you soften what has happened, or if you whitewash it, or if you just remove all the elements that are uncomfortable, you cannot evaluate what's happening today. And if you cannot evaluate what's happening today, you can see the rise of someone like a authoritarian come up because you don't see the warning signs, because you didn't listen to the people who lived with it already. And if you don't understand the warning signs, then you start seeing people get oppressed even harder because you're not listening to them, you're not listening to their history or their experiences, and then the next thing, the state is just, eliminating people. So history is vital, it is important, and it is a vital lens in understanding the present and predicting the future. So
Those are some deep thoughts. Deep thoughts late on a Friday night. For you, it's Saturday morning.
yeah, 2 a.m. here.
Yeah. You're doing good for 2 a.m.
Well, that's...
You get fired up.
I get a little fired up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
good.
get a little fired up.
So, thank you for that.
Yeah.
And
So...
I will move us along into thank yous to all of our viewers. So I
Okay.
appreciate everyone who watches our videos, who comments, likes, subscribes, shares with friends. I'm glad you're all here. I'm enjoying what we put together for you. I look forward to bumping into more of you during FLF. Today, like Tor mentioned, we had a special double feature of Zipper and Pylia. And I thought it was fantastic.
That was so fun.
I know Zipper's going to be tuning in the morning with her coffee to see what came of our video, so I better get to editing.
Yes. So I hope that everyone has a wonderful and consensual Valentine's Day, and we will see you in the next FLF.